everyone, it's Melony Hill, life transition coach, 8-time author, and mental health advocate. Many of you only know me through Stronger Than My Struggles, and I think that's a good thing. But, I'm sitting here with a bunch of magazines in front of me today, and when I look at all of these, it makes me think about the life I had before I launched Stronger Than My Struggles. I used to see myself in magazines all the time. Like, it was not uncommon for me to see myself in 3 or 4 magazines a month. In fact, my work and my photos have been featured in over 100 magazine issues. But they didn't seem to matter like these do. Now that I reclaimed my life and I'm no longer going by my pseudonym and living under a different lifestyle, and I'm able to just be Melony Hill, it's a different pride seeing myself on the cover of these magazines. Or even if I'm just inside, it just matters differently now, I didn't even feel like I could take the old magazines home to show my family. Like, when I see myself like this, I don't mind, Like, when I'm able to show my dad something like this versus the pictures that used to be in the magazines, it makes me proud. It makes me proud of how far I've come. It makes me proud to be stronger than my struggle. Or take, for example, this copy of Rally Up. Now, Rally Up is a mental health awareness magazine, and I wasn't even aware of it before last year, but now that I am, I'm kind of in awe of it because it's for us, by us. There are not many magazines that focus on mental health that are done by Black people. So to see this Black family, this Black staff put together a mental health magazine and a platform and an actual foundation, and to travel and to be a part of their community, it so matters. And so I was honored when Rally Up decided to follow the Crazy Like a Fox tour, and they joined us in Atlanta and here in Baltimore, and they gave us a glowing, and I do mean glowing, feature inside for the summer issue. And I was so excited because not only did we get this amazing feature, not only did they come and cover our live events and do so many great interviews, but see my name on the cover. I love seeing my name on the cover of magazines where I can show my dad, It's really, as much as I talk about these great things that I have and as much as I like to do, it's because I'm so proud of my transition. As a life transition coach, if I'm not my own shining example, then what am I? So to be able to sit back and to look at where I was just a few years ago to where I am now, it's so important. And this copy right here of SwagHer, we came together with SwagHer, which is a magazine based in Louisiana, and we had them put together a tour guide for the Crazy Like a Fox tour, because there is no other tour that has its own magazine. I'm special, little friends. There's no one else who does what I do. So not only did I take all of these amazing women across the East Coast to talk about mental health awareness in the Black community, I actually got together with a magazine and we put together this mini guide. That way you could get to know each woman whether or not you were on site with us. We wanted you to have something tangible that you could take away, that you could say, I know someone who needs this service. I heard something at that tour and I might not remember that woman's name, but I have this visual. And so we wanted to make sure that we were able to give you something, that you took a piece of each of these women home. And we did a great interview with them. We featured their organizations. We talked about their struggles and the things they've overcome. And it's just, to be the founder of a movement so beautiful, it's, I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of indescribable. It's knowing that you were meant for something and struggling to find your way and saying, this doesn't feel right, but I know it's for me. And then landing exactly where you belong and saying, oh my God, this is where I was trying to get to. And when I sit and I look and I see myself on the cover of these magazines or inside, or even being identified as a speaker, I know what they said about me. I know where I come from. I know what they said I couldn't be. But I know who I am, and I know where I am now. And it's all because I dared to change my life. Like, no one else could do this for me. No one could make these things happen. And I'm just so proud of myself. It's a whole different feel these days, So I invite you to make sure you follow us on social media, Stronger in My Struggles on Facebook, Instagram. We're STMSB more on Twitter. And if you don't have a copy of these magazines, find them, grab them, rally up, SwagHer, speakers, Daily Boss, support them because they're supporting people like us. Remember, I'm stronger than my struggles, and you are too. See you later.